Hey, Fat Matt here again. One thing that I think fat people get wrong, and even people who aren't very fat, is they think of exercise as like this thing where you burn calories, and they're excited to go burn more than they consume. Everybody's like, even thin people are kind of like on this calorie counting hamster wheel. But all the research shows that if you're going to go out and do hard exercise, like high heart rates close to your lactate threshold or above your lactate threshold, I mean, you need to fucking be smashing carbs. I got the remains of bagel number 2 here. I've been consuming gels on this hike. Little protein from a pouch of chicken breast, and then I had like a kind of like a batch of homemade Gatorade kind of stuff with 800 calories in that I've almost finished. So between the gels, about 500 calories, bagels and chicken about 700, that's 1200, at least 600 from the drink that's super high carb, and what is that, 1800? So 1800 calories I've consumed, most of them carbs, super carb emphasis, and what will end up being about a 4-hour hike round trip, give or take 10 minutes. And then I'll go home and eat a normal meal in addition to that. So I mean, that's one huge advantage that you can have if you're going to be a fat person. Fuel properly, and you'll be able to come out here and you adapt so much better to the exercise. You can exercise for longer, you can go harder, and you recover faster, and you can go more often, right? It's like the ultimate performance enhancer. Carbohydrates, especially, and consuming enough to fuel your exercise. And fuck counting calories, trying to create a deficit. A deficit is just going to leave you tired, fatigued. You're going to adapt more poorly to the exercise. You're not going to be able to come out as often. And when you do come out, you're going to be flat. You're not going to be able to give it your best and really improve your fitness to the max. So, yeah, it just doesn't matter whether you're thin or fat. The principles are still the same. You need to fuel the exercise properly, and you'll get a lot more out of it and make a lot more progress. And I believe in the end, long term, your body composition is probably going to be better than if you're constantly on this little calorie hamster wheel. Little deficit here, a little binge to make up for it, over and over again, constantly fighting your body's instincts to eat, and always trying to eat less than you want, and trying to burn more in exercise than you want. It's a fool's errand. And yeah, eat the fucking food, especially the carbs. It doesn't matter what you look like. You need to fuel your exercise properly.